It was night. A soft blue light filled the room. Medi was lying on his bed, deeply asleep. His face was calm, as if he was lost in a beautiful dream. Slowly, his world began to change. He found himself standing on a rooftop, looking up at the sky. Since childhood, Medi had always loved the sky. He could spend hours watching the clouds, and he always had one dream. I wish I could fly. Suddenly, something strange started happening. The clouds began to gather in one place, as if they were forming a path. Medi thought maybe it was just a dream, but this time, his heart whispered, "Go." He slowly stepped toward the clouds, and the moment he placed his foot on them, he started to fly. Now Medi was in the sky, surrounded by soft white clouds in a gentle golden light. The wind brushed against his face, and for the first time, he felt truly free. After a while, an incredible sight appeared before him. A hidden city floating in the sky. Houses made of clouds, glowing roads in the air. And the most surprising thing, people there could fly. Then a voice called out, "You're not from here, are you?" Medi turned around. A young girl stood there, her eyes shining with something magical. "My name is Ira," she smiled. "Welcome to Sky City." Slowly, Medi began to lose himself in that world. Everything felt magical. Ira explained, "This city runs on a special energy, the light core. It was what kept the city floating. But happiness doesn't last forever." Suddenly, the sky turned dark. Strong winds blew. The city began to shake. People started screaming. Ira came running toward Medi. "The light core is weakening." Medi's heart started pounding. "What do we do?" Ira's voice trembled. "Not we, only you." Medi froze. "Me? Why me?" Ira took him to the center of the city. There was a glowing sphere, but now it was fading. She looked into his eyes. "You came from Earth, and to save this city, we need your energy." Medi's hands began to shake. "What if I fail?" Ira held his hand tightly. "Then we all fall." The city started collapsing, clouds breaking apart, people crying out in fear. In that moment, Medi closed his eyes, and he heard his mother's voice. "Don't be afraid, just try." He slowly touched the light core, and suddenly a burst of light spread everywhere. Energy began to flow out of him, as if his soul was merging with the light. The entire city started glowing. The falling city stopped, and then slowly began to rise again. Within moments, everything became calm. Sky City was saved. Tears filled Ira's eyes. "You saved us." Medi just smiled, but deep inside, something had changed. Suddenly, everything started fading. Ira's voice grew distant. "You can't stay here forever." And then, Medi's eyes snapped open. He was back in his bed, breathing heavily. His heart was racing. He quickly sat up, grabbed a glass of water, and drank it nervously. His hands were still shaking. After a few moments, he slowly calmed down. He took a deep breath, and then a soft smile appeared on his face. He looked out the window toward the sky, but this time, he wasn't just looking. He was feeling something. Maybe it wasn't just a dream, because somewhere, a city was still waiting for him.